After a tragic fire destroys the Kudou estate, Miyo visits the ruins with her fiancé, uncovering painful memories and a growing darkness. As old friends say goodbye and a new life begins, strange nightmares return and a powerful evil is awakening. Just when things seem calm, a mysterious voice whispers, "The time has come. I've come to take you."
At the beginning of the episode, Miyo asks Kudou about his house. Kudou explains that their house was completely burned down and destroyed, but everyone is safe. Then, Miyo requests Kudou to take her to his house. Kudou agrees, and Miyo sees that their house is indeed reduced to ashes. Kudou tells her that his family is currently staying at another house, and that they have let go of most of their staff. Additionally, Koji's family will now work under the Kudou family. After that, Miyo inquires about Kaya. Kudou says that Kaya will now work at another house. We then see Kaya, sitting with her face covered in shame. Koji arrives and says to her, "Is this what your shame looks like?" Kaya is not pleased to hear this. Koji tells her that everything is not over, and if they want, they can rebuild the Saimori family. But Kaya rejects him and tells him to leave. Meanwhile, Miyo finds the remains of her mother's tree. As she touches it, she feels a strange sensation, and suddenly, it crumbles into ashes. Kudou says, "This is my fault." Miyo comforts him and says it's not his fault. Then the two of them leave the place together. Afterward, Kudou talks to Miyo about their marriage and meeting his father. Hearing this, Miyo feels shy. Suddenly, Koji arrives and thanks Kudou, then asks to speak with Miyo alone. Kudou agrees. Miyo and Koji go to their old meeting place and talk. Koji says he will return to the past and train to become stronger. During the conversation, some vague memories surface in Miyo's mind, but she says she doesn't remember anything. Koji then realizes that Miyo now belongs to Kudou. He leaves. Later, Kudou and Miyo return home and their wedding ceremony begins. They first write their names on a piece of paper, which formally marks the start of their marriage. Then a new character appears, Hasuki, who introduces herself as Kudou's older sister. In a flashback, it's shown that Miyo had said she wanted to continue studying. For this reason, Kudou called her sister Hasuki to teach her. In the present, Hasuki meets Miyo, offers her a drink, and at that moment, Miss Yuri arrives. Hasuki is happy to see her. Hasuki announces that she will be Miyo's teacher and will help her with her studies. Later, Hasuki begins teaching Miyo about flowers. She asks Miyo to choose a flower. Miyo chooses a small, beautiful one named Tsubaki, which symbolizes hope and blooms for only one day. Hasuki gives her more flowers as gifts. Kudou was quietly listening to their conversation. When Miyo thanks Hasuki, she is pleased. She then suggests that Miyo should stay with her for a while. Afterward, Hasuki leaves. At night, Kudou suddenly wakes up. He sees that Miyo is having another terrifying nightmare. Kudou notices that Miyo's protective barrier hasn't been broken, yet something managed to enter. That means this nightmare is not ordinary. It's something that can bypass normal defenses. The next day, we see a group of people casting a spell on a mysterious stone. Gradually, the stone cracks open and a deadly energy emerges from within. Meanwhile, Kudou goes to his office to meet with his senior. The senior tells him that the grave seal has been broken. Although the details are unknown, They are certain that the seal has indeed been broken. Hearing this, Kudou is shocked. Finally, we see the mysterious character from earlier who says, "The time has come. I've come to take you, Miyo." After that, a story is revealed. Far away, on a mountain, there is a grave where magic users are buried after death. This is because those who possess spiritual powers can turn into dangerous spirits after they die. To prevent those spirits from escaping, they are sealed inside that place. But if that seal is ever broken, they could wreak havoc on the capital and harm people. We learn that someone has broken that grave's seal. Next, we see the anime's male protagonist, Kudou, discussing the grave with his senior. They don't know who broke it or why. Kudou says that if it's due to the new system introduced by Mr. Takahito, then something suspicious is going on. The senior explains that Takahito's powers haven't fully stabilized yet. Once he ascends the throne, he will attain his full strength. Then someone else arrives. It's Takashi, Koji's older brother. He comes dressed in regular clothing. Seeing this, Kudou is surprised. "Are you going to meet His Highness like that?" Takashi says that uniforms are for military personnel and he is not in the military, so he came in regular clothing. Kudou says, "I'll let it slide this time, but don't repeat it." The three of them then go to meet His Highness. His Highness thanks them. Takashi politely introduces himself and apologizes for the mistakes made by their family in the previous episode. He says that now that he is the head of the family, they will follow the orders of the Kudou family. Then, Kudou's senior discusses the grave situation with His Highness. He says that a dark and terrifying night is approaching. On that night, there will be a battle, and if it's not handled properly, lives may be lost. He adds that if he sees anything else in the future, he will inform them. Afterward, His Highness calls Kudou for a private conversation about his engagement. He hints that things are going to become difficult for Kudou. Kudou asks, "What do you mean by difficult?" His Highness doesn't answer directly, but simply tells him to have faith. Meanwhile, Kudou's sister Hasuki is teaching Miyo. Hasuki tells her to smile, but Miyo's smile doesn't look natural. Hasuki then shares a funny story from her own childhood, making Miyo laugh spontaneously. Hasuki says that's how you should smile. Then she teaches her how to walk properly, how to eat gracefully, and how to improve her handwriting. Elsewhere, Kudou sits in his office, deep in thought, certain that His Highness knows something about what's going to happen to Mia. He wonders how he can protect her. He recalls the secret agent he had sent to investigate Miyo's background. The agent informs him that on her mother's side, the Suma family comes from a rare, blue-blooded magical ability. This magical ability is extremely rare. They could enter others' minds and manipulate their memories and dreams. It's possible that Miyo's recurring nightmares are related to this. Later, Hasuki tells Miyo, "You don't have to call me Miss Hasuki. You're part of our family now. Just call me sister." But hearing the word sister brings back bad memories from Miyo from her past with Kaya. She hesitates but eventually calls Hasuki by her name. Hasuki happily accepts. Kudou then meets his agent again and asks if they found anything. The agent says the Suma family lives in secrecy, so it's difficult to find information. Kudou instructs him to dig even deeper. Later, Hasuki decides to take Miyo outside to practice walking. Miyo feels nervous, but Hasuki reassures her. At the same time, the mysterious man appears to meet Kudou. He reveals his name and claims to know everything about Kudou. They discuss the grave situation. The man proposes sending Kudou's military to investigate. That night, Kudou goes with his troops into the forest near the gravesite. There, Kudou Sr. and Takayo are examining a corpse that had been attacked by spirits. When Takayo uses a healing technique on the corpse, a horrifying black smoke emerges. She is terrified. Suddenly, Kudou senses that the wind around them has stopped. His senses are heightened. Then, suddenly, countless spirits surround them. Kudou begins fighting against them alongside his troops. At the same time, Miyo is trapped in a nightmare. She sees numerous hands emerging from below, pulling her down. Meanwhile, Kudou is fighting fiercely against the spirits. Before dawn, he manages to defeat them all. Miyo suddenly wakes up, as if she was somehow connected to the events. Then we see the mysterious man again, speaking to another old soldier. The time has come. This is my responsibility. Elsewhere in the city, Hasuki and Miss Yurie take Miyo out for a walk. Miyo grows tired, so they decide to return. Suddenly, a child bumps into Miyo. Her purse falls, and as she bends down to pick it up, she feels dizzy and begins to faint. Just then, someone catches her. We see that it's the mysterious man. He says, "Are you Miss Miyo?" And with this climactic moment, the episode ends.